these two schools, but it's one that can easily define season trajectories and put the victor on the path to the college football playoff. Welcome you, Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge, and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Gators will put total weather to crank us up. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. Making side adjustments here. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida!
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
The point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
That makes the score Florida 7, LSU 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tigers will hustle to the line. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Now, a 4th down.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Here's the pressure. On a little time, lets it go. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Powers through the defender. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
I'll I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there. Just